Welcome. My name is Mr. Scooby. Well, I'm really Mr. Santa right now at the holidays, but today you can call me Mr. Scooby. That's my regular YouTube name. So today, it's going to get the Lamar Expo Center, the Lamar Dixon Expo Center in Gonzales, Louisiana. And you can see I'm in that area a lot. That's all I'm going to say like that. And I know where to go at already. It's like about 20 miles from my house. It's the kind that I never thought I would get a chance to see. I'm doing okay. So today I'm on my way to a Comic-Con. Now I'm going to be able to stream and show some stuff because I got so many apps. Everybody want me. I'm not going to show everybody. And I can't show everything at a Comic-Con. So I'm doing great. I've been waiting for this Comic-Con for over a year. It's advertising. I thought I was about to be out the country by that time, but nope. I'm still here. A lot of stuff that changed with the requirements of traveling, with the visa, the money situation, economy. It's like it put the damper. Unless you already rich already, you better make that move. Yes, I know I might be cutting out. I'm in a bad area. So can you hear me now? No? Yes? Yeah, it's a bad area to stream in. So it's a bad area to stream in right now. So right now, everything is kind of, jobs are iffy right now for people. Food is higher. Everything is high now. Everything is high. Except for your salary. So, and then the requirements for your visa. And then by these tariffs, that did so much stirred up so much everything, it affected other countries. And so these other countries, the way they retaliate is, okay, we're gonna pay it, but we're gonna make it harder for y'all. So now the United States got all kind of requirements before you can come to their country. They up their requirements. Now people that's outside of certain areas got to go through more paperwork to stay there. It's like tit for tat. You do this here, we're gonna do that. And it's kind of harder now. So all right. Nice meeting you. I know what I'm going to do. I don't have to go stop. I can go stop at this gas station up here. And an energy drink. That's what I'm gonna do. A boudin and an energy drink. That's not bad. I ain't gotta go eat no breakfast. Shit. Gotta be careful, y'all. This road is wet. These people pulling out, they ain't getting no turn signal. You gotta be careful. So I'm on my way to the Comic-Con, known as Cajun Con, and I'm gonna make a stop. It starts at 10 o'clock. I know they're gonna have people from all over the world. all over the world. It is all over the country. This year is a big thing. You got over 80 celebrities gonna be there. I never heard of a Comic Con that had that many people. I seen a pre-setup of it. Man, so you walk up in there, they're gonna have tables lined up. Man, it's gonna be a mad dash. So let me go ahead and go grab my boudin, and I'll be right back. How much power I got here? Yeah, I must be full then. Okay, I don't see nothing coming up. I'll be right back. I gotta grab something to eat right quick, and I'll be right back. Oh God, look at this. I hate this. It'll be wet. And I gotta get my money. Okay, drop this down here. Oh boy. Had to choose a road. Had to choose the area where everything is wet. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. So any music that you're hearing right now, it's not my music. It's the music from off the radio from 98.6. 98.6, somebody, 96 points, somebody there. Let me see. 96.1. Yeah, when I walk in the store looking like this too, Lord have mercy. The expressions people look at me like, oh my God, what's wrong with this dude here? Said, but you warm, huh? Oh yeah, I feel good in this thing. But when I go inside that place, that could be another story. They might have that heat turned up a lot. And I'm gonna go be there. Someone that all the calms me down, there's none that will calm me down really. Let me see how these blue down here taste. Yeah, that way I don't have to go stop and go to no breakfast. It'll do. All right. Now, one of the things you don't want to do is go to a Comic-Con hungry. You're going to smell a lot of food cooking, and just beware that your wallet, your money going to fly out your wallet. I'm not saying it's not to support the local business, but don't go there hungry. So, you know, when you go to a Comic-Con, some people bring that big bag where they just treat themselves out to anything. But you got to keep in mind, when you go to these Comic-Cons, there's life after the Comic-Con. This little boudin and that energy drink cost me $7. Now that's at a store. Be more at a Comic-Con. There'll be more at a Comic-Con. Cause they had to make more money. I went to a special event at one Comic-Con. Water was $4 a bottle. Just a regular little water, little 16-ounce bottle or 20-ounce bottle. There we go. A plain hot dog on bun, maybe $8. But at least they got little condiments where your little mustard and mayonnaise. There's the little knick-knack stuff you want to make it a little bit better. Nachos, you know what I'm saying? It's real high. So welcome to my broadcast. Once again, my name is, I don't know who's here, but whoever is here, thank you for coming in. If you can, subscribe to my page. So I plan on going live at the Comic-Con. We're going to see how things going to pan out. And tomorrow, if they're the Scooby, I will be Santa tomorrow. Let's talk about Comic-Con. Well, the Comic-Con is basically a convention. It's a time where some people gather in certain areas. They have a chance to meet celebrities, sports figures, whatever. Anybody that's in the media, they get a chance to meet people that's in the media. That's be anybody on the TV, radio, or whatever. And even the voice actors of these cartoons or anime, they're gonna be there. They got people from Dragon Ball Z gonna be there. got even a voice actor, some voice actor from Scooby-Doo gonna be there. Now the lady at the last minute, the lady who do Velma, she had to cancel. She was sick, sinus infection. I know how that is. That's not good. But Daphne gonna be there. The lady who played Daphne gonna be there. I was gonna try to get all three of them. The only one problem is I don't like about Comic Cons. I have to say this. Sometimes the prices are ridiculous. That's the drawback. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna tell you. This is my personal opinion. And I think that's what people feel the same way too. Think about it. I want you to listen to this here. Some celebrities, and I'm not saying no names, they're gonna charge. I've got a signature for one person. It cost me $175. No, I'm gonna say his name, William Shatner. Cause he autographed my Star Trek figure. He autographed my Star Trek figure. He charged me $175, and I couldn't even recognize his name. Like you scribbled it. I took like less than 30 seconds. I couldn't hardly even say hi to the man. And I never forgot that. I was so, I've been all these years of my life, I wanted to see that man. I looked up to that man. I was a kid. I looked up to him. He was like my hero. Him and Elvis Presley. Yes, back in the day when I was younger, all you seen was mostly white people. They didn't have no black role models on TV. All the black people I see on TV are they playing maids or servants. And that's it. Or butlers. Butlers, maid, or servant. They never had no real, actual positive role. Or they always a sidekick or somebody like I'm gonna tell you, like my first time I started seeing black people on film, I watched the Little Rascal. The little black boy was looking crazy looking. He had plaster hair and ribbons in his head. That looked bad. And he always stretched his eyes. That was the stereotype they did to us back in the day. That's what I experienced. So I didn't know what a black role model would look like, a superhero would look like. Until one day I seen a little hero, and I seen my first black cartoon I ever seen was Fat Albert and the Comic Kids. Now, even though it was like in a project, but the idea, it was nothing stupid stuff. It was stuff about learning about life. So they was teaching kids lessons on how to act and how to think and how to behave themselves. And I liked it that because at the end of each episode, they always had a chat with people, with the kids, on what's going on in the story. They always had a learning lesson. I love that. You don't see that today in cartoons. A lot of these cartoons are very vulgar, violent, sexual, and you doing that, you bring that to a kid's mind and heart early at a young age. So the first hero I seen that was black was I think on the Super Friends. They had the black lightning. The black man is lightning. But the only thing about it, you see him on the you see him on the advertisement. When I look for him in an episode, I barely never seen him. You saw like the beginning part of it showing he fought one of the characters, but I never barely seen him. They already had Batman and Superman and everybody else. That's how it was. But then I see Fat Albert. Fat Albert had a hero called the Brown Hornet. Yep, and it was like a hero. So basically, we didn't have much stuff to go by for hero-wise. And so the only heroes I'd seen, all the people I'd seen in life was people that's not black. And it wasn't my fault because that's all was in it, that's all on TV. What you gonna do? So that's when I learned how things are a little bit different for us. So when I met this celebrity I was telling you earlier, his name, you gotta roll it back. I don't say his name more than one. I was so excited. I was so excited. My childhood hero. I had a chance to see him. He took my thing, he said, "Oh, that's a nice thing. Scribble on it. Next." Now before that, that lady, she was white. She was sitting up there telling the whole story about Star Trek. I'm just sitting there waiting. That was like about 2 or 3 minutes of her talking. He sat there and listened and enjoyed the conversation. I tried to say, well, by the time I could say anything to him, he signed my thing. Next words, no nothing. We just say, "Oh, that's a nice figure." I look at the figure. I look at the hand. I look at the autograph. I couldn't even tell. That's his name. The letter didn't look like it was whole another name. It didn't look like his name, his handwriting. And I'm like, I was so disappointed. I was very disappointed. So I kept the figure on my speaker stand. I look at it and I think about the experience that I had when I got the autograph. I spent all that money, $175 to get that signature. Stood in line for all that time. I clicked the whole complete TV series. So one day they had a convention, a little outing with the advertising for this Comic-Con here, Con. This advertising. That they had this, and it's just like they're going to just talk about it at Comic-Con a little bit. But it's at a collectible place. If you got anything collectible, and I look at that thing, I just didn't feel the same about it no more. So I just said, you know what? I'm going to get rid of everything that had Star Trek. But then I thought about it. But what made me change my mind? I looked on the wall. I had a picture of Nichelle Nicole, the lady who played Uhura. How nice she was. She talked to me. That was my first Comic-Con. She made my experience, changed my life, the experience with her. She changed, that was the first, Scott is the first. I think Scott is, I'll get to it, or whatever. She talked to me. And I was dressed up in a regular suit and a tie because I knew I wanted to go see her. I wanted to put my best foot forward to look nice for her. And I had her picture I had bought a long time ago online. I bought a little picture and I always kept it because I loved her. She was like every little boy, every young teenager's boy fantasy, a beautiful, 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 fine woman, black woman, among all these other people, and she hold her own. And I loved it. And that's a story about that. We'll talk about that another time. And she made me feel so welcome. And what I did was I went and stopped at a store and bought a rose. And I give it to her. And she said, so I told her, Hannah, can I have it? Yeah, she can take that. And I get to her, she said, I'm so shocked. And I looked at her, why? Nobody never brings me nothing. They always want something from me. But you bringing me something. I was shocked. You're telling me a woman as beautiful as she is, than now she got silver and her hair silver and still done up nice and pretty. It seemed like not a hair was out of place. I'm talking about she's still man look. Despite her age, and I'm older already now. Oh yes. Or I would have dated her. I would have whatever days she had left on this earth, I would make sure she happy. I would have made sure she's happy. Whatever it takes. Oh yes, I've done that for her. Now I wouldn't worry about no trying to get her money and like she played a good role, and she's just a loving person. And I could sense it to the world. And I know she went through some stuff while she's going through that time there. I know she went through some stuff. Because that's during the time, racism type stuff, all that stuff right there. So we know it. I know that she went through a little things here and there. She's not going to discuss it. She discussed a little bit of it, but not much. She went through it, but we know she went through a little stuff. But this other person, I tell you, so when he did this here, he scribbled there, I couldn't even read the name on it. I couldn't even read the name on it. And she rushed me away. I paid her $175 for 30 seconds. And I stood there and watched him talk to this lady for almost 3 minutes or better. And I couldn't even get 30 seconds. I couldn't tell him how much I appreciated his work. I was so hurt and crushed. So now I'm looking at so I look on the picture on the wall of the autograph I got from Michelle Nicole, played Aurora. I said, you know what? And I look at the figure of him. And I said to myself, I still love Star Trek, no matter what. But maybe I just don't like him. You understand it? Like some people were saying how bad Bill Cosby was. Okay, you don't like him, but did you like his work? They said things like R. Kelly. R. Kelly was so bad. Okay, but did you like his music? You might not like the person, but you still could like his work that he gave, what he contributed. So that made that. So I'm about to get rid of my whole collection. So what I did was I got rid of the figure. So when I went to this special collectible thing, I sold it, got rid of it. I said, this here remind me of $175. Oh shit, I could have went right there. $175 for about 30 seconds. Man, no. Almost forgot to turn. The shortcut turn. So I still like Star Trek today. Now as for him, I don't hate him, but I don't like what he did. I still respect him. So I came to love Captain Kirk. The man that doing it acted toward me, I don't care for him, but I care for what he represented in the character. So his works were good. I'm gonna give him that credit. But him as a person, but how he did me at that Comic-Con, compared now, and he charged all that money. Aurora, she just charged, you know how much she charged me? $40. Now that's unreasonable. And as I was on my way to the Comic-Con, so many prices, I'm not going to be able to get as many of my signatures I wanted. So now I got to pick and choose what I really want. I know I want to get an autograph from Scott Ennis, because I got a script I want him to sign. I'm going to get one autograph from him. Then I'm looking at it. I think I want to get the whole cast from Charlie Brown. Let's see if I can get him all three. I'm going to try to get all three of the characters, because I'll never know go see them again. Now I want all the other Scooby-Doo characters like Velma and Daphne. One of the problem is Velma didn't show up. He charged $6. Oh, you say that ain't bad? No, that's not good. Now, $40 or $50, that's within reason, but paying $60 and then hit a I'm bringing my own stuff. That's what I want to talk about. Why is this here? Anybody can explain this to me? Why? If you bring your own, I'm going to charge you extra to sign something that belongs to you. All I want is your autograph, so you're going to give me a print that you make copies of. Copies of it, and you're going to charge me for that, but you won't sign my object. I don't understand that. That was that. Never figured it out. Why you want to charge me extra? But my favorite voice actor of all time, Mr. Scott Ennis. What price you buy the picture? You got something to sign. He charge you the same price, and he talked to you. He gives you a little time. He don't just rush you through and just take your money. How could you not want to be around a person like that? And I'm gonna say this here for if you ever meet that man is so nice. I can tell you some stories that I have seen for myself, and I'm not sucking up to try to get in there because I got a whole bunch of collectible stuff already signed by him already. But I want this script here signed here because I got the one for Zombie Island. They already signed already, so now I want this one here signed for the Scooby-Doo movie. I want that signed. How we doing? Okay, 22 minutes after. Hopefully the crowd lines done died down some. I don't know where to go in there. To tell the truth, I don't know where to go in there. I see a lot of cars over here. I don't know where to go in it. I'm a little nervous. I got my little bag. Oh, the guy from the Monsters. I seen him one year, and I was so wrapped up doing something else, and I forgot to get his autograph. So this year, I'm gonna be sure I got a big old print that I keep on my wall. I took it off the wall. Now I got an extra Toy Story poster. The guy who played the little boy in the thing. I got the Toy Story poster, but the kicker with that is, like I said, I don't know. I right now, like I said, all these prices, they got so many good people here. You gotta pick and choose, what the best you want. So I'm looking at people that's older. That's how I do that. People that's real old, that's in the Comic Con. I looked at that. That way, I don't know where to go at. Tell you the truth, I don't know where I'm going at. I don't know where I'm going at right now, to tell you the truth. I don't know where I'm going. I'm serious, I don't know where I'm heading at. Boy, this weather's real nasty to do this Comic Con. We're gonna go. I'm trying to see where the people going in at. You got people standing out in line in the rain? For real? Eh? Okay. Damn, that's the spot I was trying to get to. Shit. Damn. Sorry about that, y'all. Good stuff. Sorry about that. I'm gonna turn around I should have grabbed that spot yet. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm blocked in. I'm blocked. Man, this weather's not nice. Oh, how far I gotta walk with the Scooby-Doo costume on? Lady. Woo wee! Man, how far I gotta walk for this place? Woo! VIP parking. I ain't no VIP character. Just try to find me a parking spot. I might can squeeze in somewhere. Let's see. That's handicap up. Fuck. So it is handicap. Oh man, look at that line. In that weather, in that line, man, that people steady going in, y'all. People steady going in. I see a spot back here. Man. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's not a spot. Man. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a hard swing. I'm gonna try to park it there. Somebody else did it. I'm gonna do it too. One. Come on, car. Somebody else, come on, car. Shit. I'm sorry about that, y'all. This is the part of Comic Cons I don't like. If I see a spot to the thing, I'm gonna squeeze in that spot right there. Watch. I'm gonna show you something. If I'm gonna get a ticket, they're gonna have to call me. They're gonna have to announce it on the speaker. They're not gonna tour that vehicle that easy. All right, let's go. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. See right there, there ain't a parking spot right there, but he created a spot right there. So I'm gonna go do the same thing. I'm about to create me a spot too. Right up here, right to the front. I'm gonna create a spot right up to the front. So I ain't gotta be fighting with this bullshit. There we go. Create me a spot right now. Now, I created me a spot. If they're gonna tell me they're gonna think. They don't handicap parking here. There's no handicap here. You see? Let me take a look. Nope. No handicap. Now we're gonna look at the crowds, y'all. Let's take a look at the crowds. All right, let's see here. Turn the camera around. Sorry for cussing earlier, man, but yeah, that's it right there. That's the crowd. These people coming in this thing. That line is long. Oops. That line is long. And they got more. That line go way on the other side. I just wait. I'm sorry. It is wet out there. I'm not going to get out there in that weather like that. So I guess you're going to entertain with me then. It's got to sit for a little while. So yeah, I'm not going out there. I'm not staying in the rain and get sick. No, I'm good. Don't get me wrong. I love Comic Cons, but I like my health because I like to be, okay, one day of getting all wet and get sick. Then I got to go to work Monday. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to pay for the Comic Con. Nah. So I wanted some people to come with me, but I was gonna have my mother, and I had somebody else I wanted to bring with me, but I knew I'm seeing how big these crowds is. You got to be on your feet and toes and stuff. You ain't like they go sit down and chill and stuff. No, this place is it ain't gonna be made like that. They got too many people from all over the place that's coming. Oh, somebody right behind me. Yeah, somebody parked right behind me. I'm gonna pull up a little bit more for him. Pull up a little bit more. Just put up a little bit more. Put up a little bit more for him. Yeah. I'll put up a little bit more for him. Oh. Now they got people. Maybe I have some parking spots back. You see, I work in this area, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just paying attention to the crowd. This crowd is just getting thick and thicker. It's getting thicker and thicker, and I don't want to be out in that rain dressed up like this. No, it's enough. I'm gonna be sweating outside. I know I don't want to be wet on the inside. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm watching what's going on. Yeah, so I know I'm watching everything what's going on. This I thought the crowd gonna die down some, but shit, they started coming. I thought it wouldn't be raining like this, man. Uh, hmm. Oh, look at the line. That line stops right there. Oh my goodness. And this girl here wearing shorts out here, y'all. Shorts. Just to be a character in shorts. And it's freezing cold. I would have wore some warm-up pants, and then when you get inside the place, you could take the things off. Some of the characters, anime characters, they wear smaller kind of outfits. That's good for the summertime. But right now, just to see you dress up as a character, oh God, no. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do I want to go get in line? What y'all thinking? Go get in line or don't? I think I better start. Uh-oh. I took this energy drink. Now I feel like I gotta go to the bathroom now. See, one thing about when you in the cold, when it's cold like it is, liquids go through your body real fast. Real fast. So the reason why I parked my car here is it ain't too many cars got this color. And I hope I get no ticket. I don't see no, to tell you the truth, I don't see no police riding around, security, anything. I guess they know some of the crowd gonna be so big, people can get in when they can fit in. And I seen this little spot. The other car took my spot over there, but I wanted a ticket over here. So, and somebody else there right behind me. So if they're gonna get two cars, they're gonna get two cars back to back. Got to get two cars back to back. All right. Okay, Levi, are you ready to go up in there? Are you ready? Is I'm ready, y'all? Look at the crowd's kind of like it's, man, that's a big old gap right there. That's a big gap there. Okay then. Oh, then let's take this last gulp. I know I'm going to run to that bathroom sooner or later, though. But otherwise, I'm gonna try to do some more taping with one within the Comic Con. Most likely gonna do a bag check and all that screening and all that crap right there. Oh, it stops. It stopped. So, all right. Mm-hmm. So that's it, y'all. About to shut it down, and next time I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna be inside. Let you see what I see. Take it easy. Peace.